What up, what up, what up, what up?
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Utah State Aggies, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Utah State's offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Caught quickly. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Extending the play now. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Breaks loose at the 45.
Wow.
Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Yeah, man. It was like 346 download when I tested it, and 11 upload. You can see how good it is when I play Guya or Goya, however you say his name, premieres in a second.
Down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. They bring him down after a gain.
I'm on Wi-Fi too.
Inches short of a first down.
I hate being on Wi-Fi.
Chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they stop him just short. The defense
I like to be hardwired in.
An opportunity missed here by this defense.
Always.
They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and come up with that conversion.
My parents had a modem where you couldn't have multiple connections, and I looked at their modem. Don't have any LAN cables to plug in or Ethernet cords to plug in. I'm like, what the heck, dude?
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out.
And mine at home, I got Xfinity.
Just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate.
I can plug in
the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
3 or 4 Ethernet cords into my modem.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Michigan's offense gets their
plug anything in here.
All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back
Fix that
is
before
how he
they'll
gets
use
involved
it.
in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Might not be able to stream.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down out at the 46.
He might have to.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Wow.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They test
Go
the
for field goal.
and get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're going to run it. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. So the decision is
definitely got that 1st down.
Go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. This one is right through.
Crucial.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Sampson. This time it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Pass is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Got a possession catch there.
Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Trust kicking.
The one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. 1st down here for this offense. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He makes the grab. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Play action fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete.
It's a hell of a play action.
No flag brings up 3rd down.
Got me.
Can he make it to the marker? The Wolverines are on the move here.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense has got the football. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him?
Yeah.
Oh,
you got
past the 20.
Kidding me.
To finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
He just got hit by a brick wall at the end.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. And Kirk, it's Utah State in the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense facing 2nd and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. He's swarmed by the defense. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State. And they get set now to try the BXC. And it's no good. He missed the extra point.
Kicking is the last part on this one.
Move this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. Good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field.
That'd be a better way to
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
help the button presses.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrives
Frame rate, I
And
think.
now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment.
That'd be a way to fix it.
He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down after that previous play. Now here's the toss play. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Second down after that completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive is going. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He's going to hand this off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
You're a power
Here we go,
run.
1st and goal. A touchdown
Very
here gets
brawl.
him right back into this game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage
What are
with
you
6
doing?
defensive backs, which gives them a lot
What
more
are you doing,
speed on the
people?
field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
To throw, it's Sampson. Short throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He escapes the sack. That pass is caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move
Threw
the
that
chains
way
first
early.
down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Import that, I guess.
Back to throw again. Snags a quick throw. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold
might be
on.
illegal
Personal
here.
penalty. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Sampson. He makes the grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh.
Everything's bearable.
Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
That kickoff was fine. That field goal.
Doesn't
The
bring the
extra
kick
point
out
on this.
Start
Was
at the
brutal.
25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And looking to throw now on first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Where are you playing?
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Utah State's offense back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop. this return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's dropped.
Pick it off.
Hit by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop after the completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to make a play deep downfield.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break. Trying to force the ball in there. You have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
On this winds up a safety.
Bruh.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum. 2
extenders, and that hit in the end zone.
They get him down to the 43 after a solid return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Yes. Thank you.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently, if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field. It's Sampson. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6. First and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. And he knocks that one right through. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a quarterback keeper. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback looking to scramble. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender. Takes off in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
What?
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Here comes
Just outstanding
super
combination
computer.
of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Big
This
block
defense
there.
reeling after giving up that big play. Responds
Ace
immediately with
to
a
block
sack.
78.
Now, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Sampson. Fires it to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB.
You make every
Now it
single
brings up
catch,
4th
but
down.
you don't make that
And they
one.
will trot out the field goal team here. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Kick is up and no good.
Saved.
But there's a flag down.
Saved.
You could get another try.
You're saved.
The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down.
Saved.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Single back, takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And it's a bunch formation. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they're able to get him down.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing him down.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's third down and goal for the offense.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yards.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
Why aren't you on
They go
him?
in front here in the second half. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Getting set to kick the ball
Little
off.
offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
Shoot.
Utah State's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the punt team now on to kick it away. returner brought down.
It's dangerous
Sets up
right
the
here,
next
boys.
drive.
Dangerous. Danger time.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. And that one's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, good job by this defense trying to put pressure on this mobile quarterback. Here's another example of what he can do. He looked like he was going to be down for a loss, and instead is able to fight through it. But I'm going to tip my cap to this defense. They knew what they were facing today, and they're doing a good job of containing him and applying enough pressure to be able to offset this offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Sampson, bringing pressure. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we've reached the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff from the shotgun. A quick juke. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Do something.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead?
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He finds his man. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
First down.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackling in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. And give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Short pass finds the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
4 down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal after that loss. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead. And what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll run it to the right side.
Oh, boy.
They'll tackle out across the 20.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Breaks free. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
They go a little stick route.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up.
They don't have a motion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Look.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
What?
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he released it. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag now. Let's check out the marker. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Michigan. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Probably missed that deep.
Out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Hey,
has signaled they want to stop it. Another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack.
Oh boy.
Talking about a completion for a loss. Every yard is precious, so going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
The pass is caught. He stopped short of the mark, so it's 4th down now.
It's a completion, but they don't pick up the first down. So before they worry about trying to move the ball downfield and putting points on the board, they've got to get the first down right here.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick throw to the left. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Out past the 30. At the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. team on the field getting set now.
Tough.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
That's when you think you're ready.
And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Brutal.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Right where we wanted to be.
So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble one
Pick
step
6.
short getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a year. These guys have done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight. I thought they had a great chance to win this game. They come up a little bit short, but still a great year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I didn't get the drag, but I definitely thought I had a sleep one. I threw up. I've been throwing the last couple out there in front. Just didn't get out there. I should have hit the drag on my best receiver. That was a tough one.
sports.